Well, hello there, and welcome back to Keralized Realism, brought to you by the KBC. I'm the host, Fox Earth Human. In this edition, we have Space Frogs, the Keck Explorer 2, and some unfortunate news. Starting off May 24th, 1957, Jeb takes the K Delta R2 for its maiden flight, and to reach a height of 37 kilometers, he's off and away. Shortly after this flight, new tech will be unlocked, allowing for better engines and a new secret rocket plane that will be revealed in a future episode. Replacing the engines will also take some time, pushing any future flights of this into upcoming episodes as well. Jeb climbs at a 45-degree angle, cutting engines with an apparatus of 38.5 kilometers, knowing as he coasts and flattens out, that will put him just over the 37 kilometer mark. Now, where to put this thing down at, with little fuel left? Looks like things get a little wonky there for a minute as he's descending down. Then he pulled it under control, and well, it's a good thing Jeb is experienced at water landings, because he don't have any fuel to get anywhere. He had hopes of swinging over to the Bahamas, but that unfortunately did not happen. Hold on tight, Jeb, you're coming in kinda hot. Oh, survived. Everything is good. Congratulations, a new record crude altitude of 35 kilometers and the X-plane's high content. As we move to July 2nd, a modified greenstone missile, now the Jupiter K, has a large biological payload, an amphibian close to Kerbals as monkeys are to humans. The capsule inside the fairing houses a frog named Cable to study the effects of spaceflight. The mission profile is to be above 80 kilometers and reach an orbital velocity over 1,500 meters per second and return it safely. There is the separation of the capsule. The scientists can't wait to see what, if any, effects weightlessness and high G's will have. Get ready, for now is the scary part of re-entry. It appears to have made it safely through re-entry, and parachute is now deployed. Fully deployed, and now it will safely splash down. Advanced biological suborbital experiment. Well done! The subject survived, and the scientists are now examining it and the collected data. The action continues. July 15th. The Keck Explorer 2 sits on top a greenstone Jupiter K missile. It's tasked to be the world's first scientific satellite to transmit actual scientific data back, because unfortunately the Keck Explorer 1's battery didn't even last one single orbit and transmitted zero science. The Keck Explorer 2 has tiny little solar panels and has a few extra batteries as well. The contract on top of that states an apogee over 800 kilometers and a perigee over 125 kilometers. That way, the Geiger-Muller counter and the micrometeorite detector can get the best data possible. There it is in all its glory, ready to transmit back data. A look at the final orbit looks to have just satisfied the fine print of the contract with an 837 kilometer by 127 kilometer orbit. Uncrewed altitude records of 350, 420, 490, 560, 630, and 700 kilometers. Also data that has proven the existence of the Van Kerman belts. The first of the unfortunate news, October 30th, Bill Kerman retired. Moving on, later that day, the Frog Hopper number 2 was ready. And same as before, a Jupiter K from LK26A, only this time the scientists want to know about an orbital velocity above 2,000 meters per second. After another perfect fairing separation, we can see the Frog Hopper 2. I guess in Bill's honor, we shall name this one Bill Jr., breaking the fourth wall. I added the re-entry particle effects mod. It's a little much. So if you know how to get the Mirage Dev one, I couldn't figure it out. I would like that one. That'd be cool. Just like before, the subject survived and the scientists are collecting data. Oh no, more unfortunate news.
God, please,
November 20th,
no!
Bob also retires, leaving just Vale and Jeb. But both of them are set to retire early 1958. You better tune in next time to find out what the Kerbals will do with no Kerbonauts. Goodbye.